Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and today's video is going to be my monthly favorites. I feel like I missed April favorites, and I think this might be my May favorites. I don't know. I'm a little lost, but I do have a bunch of things here that I have been using nonstop, kind of in my daily routine getting ready for work. I do have some flops, some things that didn't work for me. I usually do my favorites, then my flops. I think I'm just gonna mix them all together and talk about each product as I grab them. But also, don't forget, I do have a giveaway going on. There's still a few days left. I will leave the giveaway link down below. It is to win the Dose of Colors Desi x Katie Francation palette, one of my favorite palettes. So if you're interested in winning that, the link will be down below, and all you have to do is be a subscriber of mine. But anyway, if you want to see what my favorites and flops were for the last month, I don't know what month I'm in. I don't even know what day I'm in right now. But if you want to see what my favorites are, just keep watching. Alrighty, I feel a little bit discombobulated. I've been out of work now for like a day and a half. I did something really bad to my knee and it swelled up super huge. Went to the orthopedic doctor, ended up shoving a giant needle under my kneecap and draining out 30 cc's of bloody fluid. And my knee is swollen and it still hurts, so I'm trying to like elevate my leg while filming this, and it's not very comfortable. So if I seem little like I'm in pain. But they haven't figured out what is wrong. I didn't do anything. I just woke up with an extremely swollen knee. It's been going on and off for a couple years now, but this is the worst that it's gotten, and I can hardly walk on it. So I figured, why not go ahead and film? But let's go ahead and talk about my first favorite. So this is the foundation I have been using every single day. I used to talk about this foundation all the time on my channel, and it's really the only one that matches my complexion right now, and it is the Estee Lauder Double Wear. I love this foundation. A lot of people hate it and think it's too cakey. I really truly think it depends on how you use it. I do not like this with a brush. It does come off way too cakey, way too thick, and I just look like I could like scrape my nail and get a chunk of foundation. The only way I like to wear this is applying it with a beauty blender. I think it applies just the right amount. I kind of take the top off because it doesn't come with a pump and it's really messy, and just shake it on my finger, and then I dot it and then blend it in with my beauty blender. That way I don't get too heavy handed. But this is my go-to summer foundation because it really lasts through the heat and sweat from outside, even swimming with it. I've gone swimming with this and it really lasts all day long. It is full coverage. You can shear it out and just use a little bit, or build it up to really cover everything. It's just a really good summer foundation. If you like full coverage, if you like your, summer makeup to last, if you're oily, I think you'd love this. I'm more kind of normal to dry, and I really like this, but definitely probably my top favorite foundation ever. It's what I keep going back to. I've purchased endless bottles of this. I just love it. It's just bomb. Okay, my next favorite is a newer product to me. It was sent to me by Dr. Brandt, and this is the Pores No More Luminizing Primer, and it looks like this. I really like this. I think this is really pretty for summer and just adding a luminosity to the skin. This is the original one here, which you can see I'm nearly out of. It is my absolute favorite primer, and this is just the regular Pores No More primer. I wear this every day. This I have been wearing probably for the last 2 weeks, and I really do like it. I think it does the job of filling in your pores, but it also gives you this nice luminosity to your skin that kind of peeks through foundation and just makes you look a bit more healthy. So if you don't like this one because it's maybe mattifying or too thick, or you have dry skin and it emphasizes anything, I think you might like this one better. The only thing I don't like about this one is, so the original one has a pump, as you can see here, whereas this one, I gotta get my life together, this one is actually a twist tube and you squeeze it out. I much prefer the pump. I don't know why. I feel like this is going to get messy, but I definitely like the pump better. I wish this one would have come with a pump. I don't know if maybe formulation wise it couldn't, but so far I've been liking it. All right, next I want to talk about a product that has now started the, you know, lip apocalypse here on YouTube and Twitter, and it is the new Jaclyn Hill lipsticks here. I got mine in Perfectionist, and I probably have like a different opinion than everybody else. I've had mine. I bought it the day of launch. I only purchased one, so I really don't have an overall review of the collection. But the one I have had absolutely no issues with it. There is no hair in mine. It's not streaky. It's not melty. It is not like breaking when I apply it. There is no holes in it. There's no debris in it. I will show you. Here it is. I mean, I don't see anything wrong with it. It smells really good. I don't know if I just got lucky and got a batch that wasn't bad or didn't have any issues. I have tried swatching it like nonstop on the back of my hand before I put it on my mouth to see if I could find hairs, if I could find holes, if I could find the crystals and balls that everybody's talking about, and mine is just absolutely perfect. I literally have no issues with it. I've been wearing it. It's not causing any reactions on my mouth. It's actually extremely comfortable to wear. I don't have the same experience as other people are having, and I like the lipstick. Now, of course, with everything that is going on with, I can't talk, with everything that is going on, I do not recommend them, just in case you get a bad one. I just was lucky enough to get a good one. And like I said, I got mine in Perfectionist, and here is what it looks like. Again, it's not scratchy at all. There's no lumps or bumps. There's no hair. There's nothing sticking out of mine. It is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I'm kind of disappointed along with y'all with the way it has been handled. It's really disappointing. I have supported Jaclyn Hill from the very beginning. Like the very beginning, she was the second YouTuber I ever watched. And I remember watching her in her, you know, kitchen in front of her refrigerator, and I have purchased every single collab she has ever done. The only one I did not purchase was her favorites palette from Morphe, and that's only because it sold out before I could get it. But every other one, all of her, you know, collabs with Gerard Cosmetics and Sigma and all of that, I've purchased every single one. And even though my lipstick is perfectly fine, there's nothing wrong with it, I can't help but feel, I don't know, like she kind of lost my trust, even though I have a good one, only because of the way she is reacting, or really honestly not reacting or not responding to other people's concerns. I just checked on Twitter before I started filming this, and I know that her company, Jaclyn Cosmetics, did send out an email, kind of a Q&A almost, like with the question and answers of, are these safe? What were the, you know, fibers? What are the holes? And they kind of just said everything was fine. But people like Brianna Fox pulled out a long, huge hair, which that obviously didn't come from a glove. So it's a bit disheartening, and I'm not sure if my support for Jaclyn Hill will continue after this, unless she comes out and proves this all wrong. And I don't know, it's just, it's very upsetting, and I don't know. I just feel bad for the people that got bad stuff, and now I'm just rambling because I'm really not sure what to say, because my product is perfect. But again, I only bought one, and I must have been the lucky one. But I just feel like I had to say that I did get it. Mine was fine, but I don't recommend you guys getting one, because there's no guarantee yours is going to be fine. And I hope she does address it sooner rather than later. I think it's already too late. But yeah, did any of you get a Jaclyn Hill lipstick? Was yours fine? Did yours have any funky hairs in it, or holes or bumps? Let me know down below. But anyway, let's move on from this subject because it's making me a little sweaty. Okay, next product I purchased a while ago. Like, I was living in Elkton a while ago, so I want to say probably like 6 months. But anyway, it is from Velour Lashes, and these are just little lash applicators, but they have made my life so much easier. It comes with a little comb on the side. Don't really use it, but it has like a little curve to like pinch your lashes, and you just pop them on, and it definitely makes my life so much easier. And I can pop it on the inner corner as well. I really enjoy these. I think if you struggle with lashes, especially if you have long nails, which, can we say a shout out for my nails? These are my real nails, y'all. This is the longest they've ever been in my entire life. I've been getting that dip nail stuff, and it really makes your nails super strong. And these are mine. No fake nails for me anymore. Well, probably eventually, but anyway, if you have long nails, sometimes it can be really hard to like pop them when you get that inner corner, and this has really been helped me because I just pop it on there and I just use the edge and kind of tap it in. Definitely awesome. Do recommend those. And speaking of Velour lashes, the lashes that I'm wearing that I loved, I did haul these in my last video. I've been loving these lashes. They're called Barely There. It's what I have on now. They're super easy to use. They're finally like, you know when you cut your lashes and you wear them enough to where they're just like perfectly formed to your eyes and you just pop them on and go? That's the level we're at right now. And I've been wearing these nonstop. I've lost count of how many times I've worn them, but quite a bit, and they're really lasting. They're easy to clean. They're not falling apart when I try to clean them. And I did get this at Sephora. These are not the mink lashes. These are just regular, I don't know what they're made of. I don't know, synthetic lashes. But here is what they look like. Obviously, they're not in here. This is what the packaging looks like. They're on my face, but been loving them. I went back to an oldie but a goodie this past month, and it is the Sharp. Why do I always say Sharp? It's the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. Wearing this today. I forgot how much I love this. I forgot how flawless it makes your under eye, how it doesn't crease, how it's full coverage. It covers everything. So I've definitely been enjoying this. I've thought I liked the Fenty one. I do like the Fenty one, but it creases so bad if I don't set it immediately, and I definitely like this better than the Fenty one. So if you're on the fence of either one for full coverage, I think if you don't like creasing, you'd like this, but this is definitely a favorite of mine, and I'm really not sure why I quit using it. Okay, this next item I hauled as well in my last video, and I said I don't know, I guess I wasn't a big fan of it, and the more I use it, the more I realize I just really don't like it. It doesn't do anything for my lips. It actually kind of, I feel like it's drying out my lips more than moisturizing them, and it is the Fresh Peach Hydrating Lip Balm, and it looks like this. They sent this to me, Fresh did, and they sent me this peach one and the lemon one. I went ahead and gave the lemon one away because I just didn't like it. And this one, the only thing I like about it is it smells like peach. It's actually a really hard balm. Oh my god, it smells so good. Oh, I love the smell, but I really have to like dig my fingers in there to get any product, and I put it on my lips, and literally within 5 minutes I feel like I didn't put nothing on my lips. Like there's nothing there anymore, and they feel almost drier than they did before. So I definitely don't like this, and I can't recommend it. All right, and in the last month there's two bronzers that I've kind of been rotating back and forth from that I absolutely love, and one is the Fenty Beauty bronzer and the other one is the Becca bronzer. I forget what I got. So the Fenty bronzer is in In the Sun and it's their lightest shade because I am fairly pale fair now. I really need to get out in the sun. But I've been loving this. It's so smooth. It looks very natural. It's not overdone. It blends beautifully. Definitely like it if you're fair. I think you'd really enjoy this one. It's really nice from fair girls out there, but here is a close-up of what it looks like. Definitely would like to get a darker shade once I get some color to my skin. Definitely been loving that. And then the Becca one is also the lightest shade, and that's in Bali Sands that I picked up. Well, first let's talk about the packaging. I love this gold and brown packaging. It's just so pretty. But here is the Becca one. Again, very easily blendable, just buildable too. It's a tad bit darker than the Fenty one on the skin. It definitely comes up a little darker on the skin than in the pan, but I really do love it. I love pairing it with my Moonstone highlighter. I think these two pair really beautifully together. But I've definitely been enjoying it, and it's got some, like, I don't know if I just got highlighter in it, but it looks like it's got like a sheen to it, but it shows up pretty matte on the skin. But definitely been loving those two bronzers, especially with me being fair. It's really hard to find a good bronzer that's not going to make me look super duper orange. So I definitely recommend those if you are a fair girl. As for blush, my go-to blush this month is another oldie but a goodie. I've been trying to like grab products I haven't used in a while and use them. Yeah. But I've been using the Rockateur, the Benefit Rockateur blush. I forgot how much I love this. It has a nice sheen to it, so it looks really pretty in the summer. It looks like you've kind of been kissed by the sun. I've been using it so much, I actually hit pan on it. I love this bronzer. It's just a pretty rose gold bronzer. I think it complements many skin tones, and it definitely my favorite. Oh, and they smell so good. They smell like hand soap. I don't know. Yeah, like fresh hand soap. I like it. And my go-to highlighter this month that I've been wearing every day into work is, I only have the mini. It's the Hourglass Luminous Light Highlighter. It is just perfection. It's a perfect everyday, not too much highlighter, just to give a nice little glow or kiss to your skin. It doesn't look like you're wearing a highlighter, but you're definitely highlighted. Like, it looks nice. It gives a very lit from within glow, just a very natural, just, you know, I'm hydrated look. So definitely recommend that, especially if you don't like the bam in your face Instagram highlight. I think you'd like this. Another product that I got in my BoxyCharm box that I have been using and I just don't really like it, and it's the Cover FX face palette. What is this called? It's called the Perfector face palette. I don't know, I don't get perfection when I use this. This is what it looks like. I was so excited to get this, but the more I use it, I just really don't like it. I keep wanting to grab for other products. This is probably, this contour shade is really the only one I really like out of it. This illuminator shade, I don't know where they expect you to put that. I use it on my brow bone today. I kind of like it there, but the highlighters leave much to be desired. I don't know. I put them on today and I didn't like it, so I actually put Sleek Cosmetics highlighter on top of it in Solstice, just because I needed more oomph. I just don't like it. And then the setting powder, it has like shimmer in it and it just emphasizes any texture I have, so I didn't like that. And the blush is way too pigmented and pink. Like, it makes you look like a clown. Like, I don't, maybe if you have a darker complexion you can get away with this, but on my fair skin, I put it on and I literally had to like wipe it off because I looked like a clown every time I tried to use it, even if I just tapped it in there. I don't know. Not the biggest fan of this palette, and I'm like a weirdo on here on YouTube. I'm just not big into face palettes. I just don't feel like it gives me everything. There's like one face palette that I like, and it's that one right there, and it's from Becca, and it's like one of their winter collections, and that one I love. Yeah, there. Yeah, that one. Yep. That one's a good one. Unfortunately, they don't make it anymore. This just left so much to be desired from me, so I am gonna gift it to a friend. But yeah, oh, one more thing that's a favorite. I have been using this for a while now. I ran out of black liner and I just found this in my collection. I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. I don't know why I had it and never used it, but it is the Almay eyeliner. I think that's all it says. Yep, Almay eyeliner. It's just the plain eyeliner from Almay. I have been using this every day on my waterline and tight line. And it's very black, it's very matte, it's very creamy. I will swatch it for y'all. It reminds me of the very like high expensive high dollar eyeliners that I find at Sephora and Ulta, but it's like a quarter of the price, and it like sits on my tight line. It doesn't rub off on my contact. I have a lot of black eyeliners I cannot use because it'll transfer like right on my contact, center of my vision, and I can't see nothing. And this does not do it. I can wear it on my waterline without it transferring. It doesn't fade quickly. It doesn't goop up on my inner corners. I've just been loving this, and I feel like this is a gem at the drugstore, and I'm very happy with it. And I don't see me buying, like, what did I used to use? I used to use the Marc Jacob highliner in blacker. I used to use the Makeup Forever, like, it was a weird number. It was the black eyeliner. Urban Decay, Perversion liner, the MAC Feline liner, and this is pretty much the same thing. And it's a hell of a lot cheaper. So definitely going to be sticking with that. So if you want a really good black eyeliner from the drugstore, definitely check out the Almay one. But that was it for my favorites. I'm super out of breath because my knee hurts and I'm trying to get this video. I need to like run downstairs and prop up my leg for the rest of the night, but I definitely want to get a video filmed for you guys while I had some time off from work. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what your favorites were down below. Let me know if you've gotten a Jaclyn Hill lipstick and what your experience was, whether it was good or bad. I'm definitely not ordering any more. I'm gonna stay with my luck that I had. But yeah, I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you again real soon. Bye bye.